Hi, I'm Leanne King, and I would like to welcome you to Youngevity's Oils of the Month Club. This is May 2014, and we are going to do some yummy recipes this month. And we are going to be featuring Nioli and Spearmint, Deep Cleanser, that's a blend, and Eucalyptus Globalus. And what all of these oils have in common is that they're very good for cleaning. And that's why this month's theme is called Spring Clean. Now, I also like to do yummy food recipes with my essential oils, and these three of these are not really very yummy tasting, so we're only going to use one oil this month for making recipes, and that is the spearmint. And right now we're going to make some yummy lemonade, and I'm going to teach you a couple different ways to do it. First, I'm going to teach you what my daughter calls the quick and easy way to make lemonade. And she taught me how to do this. And you just use a lemon. And you can use, if they're big like this, you can use a half lemon, then you can make lemonade for two people, unless you really like your lemonade really, really lemony. And this is how I do it. I don't get anything fancy. I don't like washing a lot of dishes. And I just use a spoon. And yes, this is my grandson's camping spoon that has a knife also. Handy dandy, yeah. I'm at my daughter's. And yes, I am putting all the pulp and the seeds in here because that's what I like to do. I have the strainer over here for those of you who can't handle that. And if they are organic lemons, I will even, this one happens to not be organic. All of these in here are organic. They are off the tree. My sister Liz's in California. She was very nice to donate that to us. So we just put the lemon juice in there. And then my daughter loves to use the cherry mints. And you just shake it up a little bit. And we do about a capful of the cherry mints to this pint jar. And yes, we do use canning jars at our house for cups. And then you're just going to fill this up with water, and I might be out of the camera, but I'm just going to run over here. And my daughter has this really wonderful filtered water filter over here. And there you go. This is the very quickest way to make yourself one glass at a time of lemonade. Yummy. Okay. Now we're going to do a more extensive way. So in here we have already juiced for you 2 cups of lemon juice. And we did do it. My daughter and her girlfriend did this for me last night. And they just did it with spoons just like I showed you. And we went ahead and strained it through here to get all the seeds and the extra pulp out for those of you who don't like that. And then what we have already done is we've made a sauce, a syrup, and this has 2 cups of raw sugar in it. Now you could do a cup of honey, you could do a cup of, I like grade B maple syrup. You could also even use some stevia in there. Stevia is really good if you have any kind of blood sugar issues. But this is what we had, and this is what we are using tonight. And I simmered this just until all the raw sugar dissolved. Raw sugar takes a little bit longer than your white sugar, which we don't like to use. And so to this syrup, I am just going to add 2 to 3 drops. And we're going to get real scientific about that. You guys will get used to me. Those of you who are perfectionists, you're going to have to get over me, because it's just not going to happen that way. So you can do it all perfect at your house. So I can already smell this. This just smells absolutely divine. And I am just going to pour all of this together in here. And I am not going to run over and make you guys wait for me to fill this up with water. And you could do a lot of really fun things with this. So you just stir this up and fill this up the rest of the way up with water. and this is enough for a 2-quart pitcher. If it's a little too strong for you, then just add more water, put some ice in there. And then my daughter has some lovely mint growing outside her yard, usually in the summertime. It's not quite ready, but you could do this really fun for a fun occasion. Have the little glasses there, put little sprigs of mint on there, and give everyone a wonderful glass of some lemonade that not only tastes good, but is good for you. So let's talk about, I have here Dr. Wallach's Passport to Aromatherapy. I absolutely love this book, and I'm just going to read to you a little bit about what he says spearmint is good for. Some of the therapeutic properties that spearmint is known for is relieving bronchitis, candida, cystitis, hypertension, or high blood pressure. It's anti-inflammatory, it's a calming agent, an astringent, antiseptic, mucolytic. That is a big long word for means it helps get mucus out of your body. It stimulates your gallbladder, which is really important, and it's just an overall tonic for your respiratory system and your nervous system. And it stimulates your appetite, but it stimulates your appetite for good food. So if you have like a child who just doesn't want to eat their dinner ever, so spearmint oil, some spearmint lemonade with his dinner would be a good way to help with that. It also is good for indigestion, and it is especially safe for children and the elderly. And sometimes we as adults, we use the peppermint oil if we're having a stomach problem. And you can use the spearmint oil, let's see, right here for children and for the elderly instead of peppermint. And it works really, really well that way. And it's also good for nausea, headaches, and for skin issues such as eczema. And the reason why it's good for skin issues is because your gut is always very directly related to your skin. And if your tummy isn't feeling good, your skin is not going to be looking how it should. Now, please remember to sign up for the Oils of the Month Club auto ship. You save a lot of money. You get all kinds of information. You get to watch these lovely videos with me every single month. And don't forget that this month's is called Spring Clean. You can find it in your back office under Spring Clean. Thank you so much.